Hey y'all, it's your girl Gemini Jazz with House of Chiron, and we are back with another episode of Galactic Gossip. So, this week we have quite a few things going on, including a new moon and yeah, a few more changes. We are shifting some planets this week. So, before I get into all of that, I would like to first say thank you for being here, for visiting my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome and go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if you are returning, hello, how are you? I hope last week was good. All right, so I have a few quick announcements. Besides the Celestial City membership still being open, we are offering Reiki within that as well, and a few other things are shifting this month, and it's going to be expanding and on everything that we offer in the Celestial City. Also, for the month of September, we are not doing a trauma conscious yoga full moon healing circle, but we will conclude or, reconvene more so in October. So you can still register for October. The description box have all those links for the membership as well as yoga. Also, I am offering Reiki services, so you can get a Reiki session with me by visiting my website. That information is in the description box as well. We have 4 different options to choose from. There's candle Reiki, there's a Reiki sound bath, there's Astro Reiki, and then there's combo Reiki. So you can combine 2 of the 3 offerings for your own personal kind of enjoyment experience of Reiki. Okay. So that will conclude my announcements because we have quite a few things to discuss. Okay. So, first and foremost, we are going to be covering the energy for the week of September 5th all the way through September 11th. Okay. Now, we have on September 5th, Venus, which is in Libra, making a square to Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. This happens at 24 degrees. So, this is going to bring up some problems within our interpersonal relationships as well as our finances that might come up today. And Pluto, like we know, rules power struggles and also obsessions. And so having that square to Venus is a very harsh aspect to have. And we could really experience like some manipulative behaviors in our relationships, even if those behaviors are coming from us and they're going to come to the surface and kind of present themselves to us. So suppose we have been like operating from this space of, manipulative in our relationships, not really recognizing it. The awareness is going to be brought up on this day. So in this case, we could become aware and take some action on allowing this energy to support us towards not only becoming aware, but encouraging us to transform, right? Transmute that energy, use it in a different type of way. Okay. That's going to be much more beneficial for us as well as the people we are partnered with. Now, if you're not in a relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a romantic relationship, but it could be, and it could be just like a friendship, a business partnership, or just how you relate to anyone, in general. So keep in mind that it's essential to practice the pause, especially on today, and assess, the foundational issues or the root of these experiences. So that way we can really get to the bottom of where they stem from and then, embrace those feelings and then release them if they are like a trauma response, right? Because Pluto is the psyche, is psychology. So it might be that we are responding from a space of trauma and that's brought to the surface today. And now we need to get to the root of those fears or those insecurities because it's very Pluto energy that might cause us to feel certain things. Like on this day, we might even be feeling unloved or admired by our partners. And, that's really stemming from, you know, things, experiences we've had in life. So this is a really good day to dive into your psyche and do some therapy, whether it's, journal writing, talk therapy, go to your therapist, speak to a friend, however it is, music, art therapy, all those things. Kind of get to the root of it and work on some healing that's going to be beneficial for you. Now, art therapy and something creative is very supportive because of that Venus energy that's there. So it's going to help you kind of structure and understand and gain some discipline in our emotions and especially the interactions that we have with people in our life. All right. So Moving on to September 6th. Now, September 6th is an action-packed day. We have quite a few things going on. We have four things going on September 6th, okay? Not only do we have a new moon that's happening today, we have three other aspects that are happening with this moon. So first and foremost, let's talk about this new moon. Since we are here, let's chat about it, then I'll talk about all the aspects to it. So this new moon is happening in Virgo at 14 degrees. September 6th. So the sun and moon, they are coming together to experience some togetherness in the very perfectionistic sign of Virgo, right? So it's a beautiful energy because there's going to be making this really nice trine to Uranus and Taurus. And so this is going to be bringing us opportunity for positive change, self-awareness, awakening, and freedom, because that's the Uranus qualities. So we all know that new moons are here to help us set intentions for the new path ahead. And so Uranus has been in retrograde now, and it's in the sensual and pleasure-seeking sign of Taurus, and it's, you know, shaking up how we are typically comfort, right? It's Taurus is where we typically find our creature comforts, it's our pleasure senses and whatnot. So this planet of innovation and change has been creating a rather uncomfortable dynamic for us over the last couple of years, different situations and challenges. And that's happening so that way we can expand and change and shift beyond what is our norm, right? Get those new experiences so we can grow. That's all Uranus energy. So we have this new opportunity with this new moon to set these intentions towards progression and use the insight that has been provided for us, right? Because Uranus is going to bring that awareness, that awakening. It brings insight, those downloads, right? So this is going to be a very psychic new moon as well. So in this case, we could really experience new adventures and transform our realities, with the present energy that's here to support us. Now, keep in mind, it is happening in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is practical. Virgo is planned. It desires its own sense of perfection, whatever that looks like, case by case. Perfection is based on us as individual. So this moon is allowing us that space and that time to create a suitable plan to perfect our futures in our minds, like what that looks like for us, to be able to envision that. So we can see that our journeys up ahead, we can see them with clear thought. We can see them clearly. We can clearly see through this like chaotic energy and the chaotic changes that we have been experiencing for quite some time, right? And those abrupt adjustments that we've been forced to make. We can look beyond the debris of what has been, that upheaval and destruction kind of energy that we have been experiencing. We can see beyond that debris and see that our old realities are lying in that debris. And now there is a need or a opportunity for a breakthrough. So this is allowing the moon, right? This new moon to guide us towards the to adapt that fluidity of life, right? Just to go with the flow, embrace the change. Change is beautiful, and it's basically the only constant in life, right? We've heard that before, so cliche, but yeah, I said it. So just kind of going with that flow, and it's the opposite. Pisces is that ebb and flow, right? And so having a Virgo to embrace the ebb and flow and not try to control or perfect something in that way is something very difficult. So this is what this is. That Uranus energy is like, hey, let it go. What is on the other side is beautiful. It's more beautiful than you can ever imagine. So just allow and trust your intuition. Allow this Uranus divine knowledge from, the ethers to bless you with a new foundation, a new future, a new path ahead. Okay, so now let's talk about these aspects that are being made to this moon. Okay, so we have Mars that's in Virgo, okay, and it's going to be making a trine to Pluto retrograde in Capricorn at 24 degrees. This is all happening on September 6th. So this is like ambitious energy. It's at an all-time high today. So Mars, it governs how we take action on something, and then Pluto provides that deep focus and that powerful energy that we need to actually get something done. So we can actually like pay attention and focus, right? And that's been kind of hard, especially with Neptune and Pisces, and now it's retrograde. So there's that. So these two planets are in a beautiful trine, and they are assisting us in providing that mental energy that's going to assist and build our internal personal power, right? That's that Pluto energy. So we are going to be more assertive, more passionate. We're going to be focused and seeking our goals with intensity and determination today while this new moon is going on. Just keep that in mind. It's beautiful. So the energy could really bring like some recognition to us from someone like in a position of power that's within your realm or within your field. And that's because Pluto is in Capricorn, right? So it's like your career, your position, your self-image, your career path, your outward projection, right? Your 10th house energies. That's that Pluto Capricorn energy right now. So this could bring that attention from a person of power or leadership within your field that you're in. Also, this could be transforming our public image and completely shifting our career trajectory in ways that we are unaware of. And that's because that Uranus energy is there also supporting those quick changes that we are just not expecting. So on the other end of this, Mars and Pluto, they both rule sex, passion, and intimacy. So we could find that our internal power is heightened in a passionate way, whether it be for our partners, intimate relationships, or just towards our goals that we are seeking or going after, right? And it's going to be heightened under this influence during this course of this trans, especially with this new moon. So we're going to be passionate about where we're going, right? We have that energy there. Pluto's energy makes us really magnetic and attractive. And we could find that our love life could really benefit from this, the impact of this energy today. So, I mean, like it's action packed, right? So, not to mention, moving on, we have Venus, which is in Libra. Venus is at home and it's happy, and it's going to be making a trine to Jupiter retrograde, which is in Aquarius, and this is at 25 degrees. So, I mean, need I say more? Venus, which is love, Jupiter, which is abundance and optimism and blessings and whatnot. Like, need I say more? And it's making a trine. Trines are harmonious. It's very supportive. So love is going to be abundant. Finances is also Venus energy. So this is going to really support us in expanding all of those Venusian themes today. Venus and Jupiter, they're going to create harmony in the sky while this new moon is going on. And this is going to have us gravitating towards high vibes, optimism, and joy. So there's a possibility for relationships of all kinds to be formed, whether it's a networking opportunity, because Jupiter is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about networking. It's your friendships, it's all that good stuff. Large organizations and large groups that you affiliate with, it's all that Aquarius energy. So Jupiter is like bringing that in right now for us. So there's a possibility for us to create new relationships, because it also could be intimate relationships because Venus is in Libra. Keep that in mind too. So now this energy is going to support us. Now, if you are looking to date, go ahead and get on out there, because today is that day. It's great for you. Set those intentions if you are looking to get into the dating world. It's a great day for you. If you are looking to deepen your relationship with your partner, it's a great day to set that intention as well. All right. So if you're in an existing relationship, there's a chance to mend any misunderstandings or insecurities that have been going on previously that just have been perplexing you and your partner. Can't speak. Anyway, yes, that's how you know Mercury's getting ready to go retrograde. But anyway, so on this day, like we really want to explore those things, and we want the sense of adventure in our partnerships and the people that we relate to, whether they're intimate or platonic. And we really just want to have fun and experience the adventure that life has to offer us during this time. So finances should be in good standing. You should have a good idea or a good hold on your finances, or even just kind of like a trajectory of what your finances are going to look like. And if you are in a space to invest, it will be a great day to do so. Investing in like the beauty industry would be good, because that Venus in Libra, art, music, something like that, photography, that's all supported by that Venus energy, and it could increase your wealth. Never know. Okay. So now the other aspect that is happening that is very beneficial. So as we know, a new moon is when the sun and moon comes together, right? They're neck and neck in the same sign at the same degree. So the sun is also trining Uranus, just as well as the moon is trining Uranus, and Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. So sun is in Virgo, and this happens at 14 degrees, which is the same degree as the moon, the new moon. So positive change and transformations are to be expected. The sun is our personality, our focus, life force, our soul expression. And so this trine is really beneficial. Trines in astrology are harmonious as long as the planets agree with one another. And in this case, Uranus is here to liberate us and do so in a creative and bold and unexpected way, very innovative. So we are to expect excitement during this time. Unexpected changes could come, and unexpected turns of events also that might come up. And these things are assisting us in building that confidence to embrace a new future. So that's that sun energy, sun in Virgo, embracing that confidence. So also occurring on the same day as the new moon in Virgo. So like I said, this is very essential to what's happening right now. Essential to allow these intentions that we are creating today to emerge from our core and deepest soul level. So allow it to come from your heart space. The sun rules the heart, it's Leo, right? But although we're in Virgo season, it's still the ruler of Leo, right? So we will feel adventurous. We will also want excitement. We will be excited for the change that is to come. We are willing under this influence to try something new and different. Also to get a different outcome, because, you know, we've been doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome, and it just has not been working for us. So now we are excited to try something new to get a different outcome. Now is the time to shift from those comfort zones, right? That Taurus energy, get out of your comfort zone. That Uranus and Taurus is shaking you up out of it, and now move into or move towards a space of uncertainty and embrace that, because that's where life is going to provide you a new opportunity to experience life and your reality in a different way. That's all I got for you, okay? So that is all happening on September 6th. So Monday is a action-packed day, and it's Labor Day. So hopefully most of us are not working. I will be working, of course, because that's what I do. I have to be here for y'all. So you will be able to take the time to really focus inward and check in with yourself and see what needs to be, what intentions need to be set during this time, okay? So last but not least, towards the latter part of the week, we have Venus moving and leaving Libra and entering into Scorpio. So September 10th, and it will be in the sign of Scorpio until October 7th. So as Venus transits, is going to go through this deep sign of intimacy, right? And this is helping us to build stronger bonds with the people that we love. Excuse me. So Venus rules our relationships, our love language, and it also rules our finances. So however, the emphasis here is on transforming all of these Venusian themes by diving deep, right? Scorpio rules psychology, rules the psyche. Dive deep, getting to the core of the matters that are at hand right now in those areas, your finances, in your relationship, your material possessions, right? So Scorpio is the sign of secrets, psychology, deep emotions, possessiveness, loyalty, power, right? So there could be some power struggles going on right now in your relationships, or power struggles with your money, and you need to get to the bottom of this and figure out what the hell's going on. And now during this time, it might come to the surface. So the key focus of this transit is to build those interpersonal relationships, the foundation of trust and dedication. Also, emotional passion, right? What are you connected to emotionally, in a sense? So alternatively, now that's on one end. Alternatively, we could become more possessive, jealous, and skeptical of our loved ones and our finances, like why this ain't turning out, or why this look the way that kind of energy. Try and transmute that. Situations that are coming up during this transit are going to surface in order to assist us to stably create healthy boundaries. That's that, you know, Scorpio Plutonian energy. So especially with Pluto being retrograde in Capricorn, it's like develop boundaries, right? Healthy boundaries. We have the opportunity to strengthen those interpersonal and financial relationships over the next few weeks. So we have until the beginning parts of October to kind of get this in order. And it's going to really be beneficial in assisting us in deepening intimacy in our connection with people and money. Can't go wrong with that, right? All right, so that is all that I have for this week for Galactic Gossip. Thank you all for being here. And I hope I tied that all in well, because it's a lot. It was a whole lot for like one day. It's like the very beginning of the week is like boom, boom, boom. And then it kind of like dies out. And then at the end of the week, you have like one thing. It's like, oh, we're just shifting here. Okay. We're used to that by this point. So anywho, into next week, we have quite a few things going on. So I look forward to discussing that with you. We have Mars is going to enter into Libra. We have a few aspects to the sun and Virgo and yada, 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 right before the week of the fourth week of the month when we move into Libra season. So I look forward to discussing all of that with y'all next week. I hope that this week is going to be great and good and all those wonderful things. Set those intentions. If you are not in the Celestial City membership, you're missing out, because we set our intentions together. And we do so by way of like candle ceremony or other ways, right, that we do our intentions. And I know the members, they have really great stories that they always come back and share of things that have like manifested in like a matter of a month. So it's really wonderful. But anywho, if you're not in there and you want to, hit that description box and all those good things. I hope y'all have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.